Welcome to the Crypto Nest. All right, so for MicroStrategy, let's not forget MicroStrategy is giving us an ABC, a diagonal wave, right? So even, the third wave was a three-way up, we have the fourth, and now I believe, once again, even though I was trying to figure out maybe the last fifth wave maybe can give us something more bullish, but it looks like once again this count here, it looks like is the one. It's producing an A. Now it's doing a B that looks like, maybe is not even finished, and or it was finished here because we can see. So we have three-way up for the A, and after that I can say also this was an A, a B, and a C. So the fourth wave could end here. And now if I zoom in slowly, yeah, okay, so we are near. Well, I'm saying near, but that's the target. It's about almost a double. We would go 100%, but this is a 1-2. I already told you, don't like it because the wave 2 is very deep. Third wave, though, it did what a third wave has to do. And once again, now into this micro counting, then I could say also, well, fine, this was an A, we're doing the B, and now we're going to have FI up, and maybe this B wave is not finished. So now I have two counts. I have a three-way up already, a 1-2, a 3. I thought here at the beginning I was finished, but I did tell you it's so shallow. I believe we would go higher. When we start to go higher, I did mention to you guys, be careful. I think this is going to be a B wave, a high B wave. I mean, that's crazy. It just went almost touching the limit where a high B wave can go. No surprise, Bitcoin did the same, if I recall well. I think Ethereum also, like many did that. And now we're dipping down. Let's just remember this is possibly also a diagonal, so we could give more room. For the moment, it's looking good. Honestly now, though, the 1-to-1 ratio, maybe I need to revise because now it doesn't make sense anymore. And a C wave cannot go lower than 1.618. If it does, it's my count that I have to refine it. How would it explain that? I think a WXY would do it. I'm going to put a W here, the X here, and now we're doing the Y. I'm not putting. Okay, I'm going to put here so people don't freak out if I say it's going to go to 284 or something like that. Now, how does this help me? Well, WX, the Y has three wave down. So that would explain partially why it's dipping so deep. And then so now I think I'm going to remove this one. I'm just going to recycle it. So let me see here. Now it's better to start from fresh. Okay, so this is the wave A. This is the wave B. And let's see the C wave where it's going to show up. All right, so now we start talking. Now it would make sense why price is kind of reacting there. I'm going to add the others, which clearly we don't want. The price goes there. Now this is messy. I'm trying to find a way to, is there here a diagonal? Maybe this is the ABC. Can I find an ABC here? Yeah, actually I can. I could say also this was the A, this is the B, and all this crazy movement was the C. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, okay. and all that was the C. It could be. And so that would explain why price now it's going a little bit deeper. So, and also MicroStrategy, it's pretty much done always an ABC correction. So now I can maybe I can leave the 0.382, but you can see that we could go up to $296, $97. It would be okay. Well, this would start to be alarming, but it's acceptable. It's allowed for a fourth wave diagonal to go as deep. Do I think it's going to go that deep? Honestly, let's go and figure it out. So first, I'm going to look at the VRVP, how it is it. So here, it's a major volume where I would say people did like this level here. I would be inclined to say that probabilities are very high that price now should see a reaction. In a case it doesn't, we are going to fall up to here. And so this is the next level in case price doesn't hold the current one. And it would coincide with the 0.618 fib retracement for this fourth wave and the 1.618, very, very close. All right, so this is one. Now, can I go and find something else hint me that price could reverse? So I am on the 4 hours, I bring out my RSIs, they are both oversold. How many times MicroStrategy was both oversold and did it move afterward? Well, it did something here and after it went higher. When it was deep, okay, deep oversold. And then here, pretty much the same. It was pretty much deep and price went higher. And well, guess what? Now, pretty much it's even deeper than this one here, but not as deep as the previous one. And you can see that sometimes, even if the RSI was deeper here, well, my friends, it's a price action because, this was a fourth wave and fifth wave. We always know that it's less impulsive, and this is why price, it did react, but not crazy. Now, let's go and see on the daily what's the situation and compare with history. So here we just tipped into the oversold and didn't do much. We're still into this correction mode. Explainable. Now we need to see, because it officially is not even oversold yet. So we are at 30.52. So we really would like to go a little bit lower. If it can go there, which it can because it still has space to go, then it make it really interesting, because if it goes really oversold, then you see the action that it does produce when it's really oversold. Now, I know it sucks for people who got in a little bit earlier, and it sucks also the timing maybe, because the comment was, let me go and retrieve it. I know I don't have it anymore. I think it was this stock is killing me. Timing also is everything. It's not because this is oversold that it's time to go in, right? So it's really looking at the price action, and this is how Elliott waves really help, and honestly changed, I don't want to say my life, but my trading life, because it make a difference. It really make a difference. And buying here, I wasn't scared. Buying here again, well, actually here I was a little bit scared, to be honest. But if it goes lower, we all know that, and if it goes below that, then it's going to drop even further, right? So the risk management, it's not as stressful, because you know that you could put a sell stop limit. So here now is the same. But for sure, if someone bought here because he thought we were going to skyrocket, it just made at the end it's a kind of a fake out, right? You know, trick people to let them think that it's going for the $500-$600 and then reverse, and then look at this sharp correction. The good news, sharp correction usually is the last movement. And actually now let me just put this ABC before I forgot, otherwise, since I have so many charts to look at. And I'm sorry, but I am not sharing all the charts that I'm doing because that would be just crazy. It would take me just half a day every day to do that. This is why if you have a coin that you are really interested in, but you want to have a feedback, and please don't give me like, 2 weeks or 2 months old coins. That I don't do those kind of things. So if it's a steady one, if you find it's reaching an interesting level that maybe price is going to react to a support, is about to maybe it's a 1-2, then yeah, share with the community, and then we all maybe enjoy. All right, so hopefully I answered the question. Also, hopefully I didn't stress anyone. Yes, it can go lower, but this is part of the game. This is the worst case scenario. 296.67 or somewhere there, near there. 289 would be the 1.618 extension wave A, wave C of this last leg, because now I do find it's working best if I call it a WXY. And what else? Yeah, also, I honestly didn't check Bitcoin today, what it did. And we must, if you are invested in MicroStrategy, you must follow Bitcoin, because MicroStrategy, it's technically a leverage on Bitcoin, right? So let me just check here. So Bitcoin is up 0.5 and MicroStrategy is down 1.87. Maybe it didn't have still time to digest what Bitcoin is doing, but on the 1 hour, I know this is a long-term chart. Let me go just to have a quick idea what's happening now. Honestly, nothing happened. Okay, so we're still down. I could even do a downtrend. Technically, nothing happened. Something like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 touching point. It started to be a steady trend line. I don't know how, but this dotted line, which is a Fibonacci extension, this is very funny, but it really acts, it's like if I put a downtrend. So we can watch at this downtrend also, a line, and let's see. It looks like a falling edge, and usually, often those having a blank now, but those models, yeah, those patterns, there you go, patterns, they do tend to break to the upside. Let's see if it goes. I think it's kind of due to that, and well, this was supposed to be MicroStrategy, now I'm on Bitcoin, but 4 hours we were into the oversold. So I would say maybe today, tomorrow, still giving us some pain, and after that, if we can get really flat or into the oversold, then maybe we can look for a bounce. If I look at the 4 hours, this candle is promising. Bulls are pushing back the bears. On the 1 hour, how is it going? Yeah, we have a strong candle here, but now we need action here and break this downtrend. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. And yeah, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And have a good day. Bye.